The state is definitely going for shock value in a new ad campaign to combat DWI and texting while driving. The ads are graphic, very graphic. News 13's Haley Rush found out why the state feels it needed to do this. Haley?
Jessica, some of these graphic ads are already airing. The question is, will the shock value make a difference or just make people upset? Warning, we are about to show these to you.
They're all very deliberately made to shock.
I think it does what it's meant to do.
The new PSAs released tackle today's most dangerous driving habits.
Oh, dude.
The first video shows two guys happily getting into a car after a night of drinking. One asks if the other is okay to drive. The answer that follows:
What's the worst that could happen?
Leaving nothing to the imagination, a horrible scene comes next. Another video shows a group of women deciding they don't need seat belts. Their ending is just as gruesome. The most disturbing, though, the texting while driving spot, which shows a pedestrian winding up in a windshield. DOT explains the worst that can happen happens more often than you think.
But these ads are very realistic about what can happen and what a crash looks like, and it's scary, and hopefully that'll scare some people into, obeying the law.
We showed these videos to people, and while they all found the images unsettling,
To me, it was a bit shocking, the blood.
they say overall the graphic messages are welcome.
People need to really think about the consequences. They're not pretty.
It's better real than sugar-coated.
Some even told us they wouldn't mind their children watching.
Sometimes, actually, I think that little kids do tug on the parents' hearts a little bit and say, Mommy, I saw this thing on TV and it said don't text and drive because this can happen.
They now hope this simple question,
What's the worst that can happen?
leaves an impression when people make decisions behind the wheel.
Though they're not pleasant, I think they carry a really important message, and I appreciate that.
The videos do end on a positive note. At the end of each one, it flashes back to the beginning, and each person does end up making the right decision after all. Jessica, back to you.
All right, thank you, Haley. State police tell us they also support the graphic theme, saying it's better to see them in an ad than in real life on the streets. What do you think about the ads? Join the conversation on our KRQE Facebook page.